G'day guys, Alby Costa here, if I haven't met you before, and welcome to this video. I'm so excited. I can't wait to bring this video to you. We're going to talk about compounding your earnings today, which is probably the most powerful feature of revenue sharing on the planet. It's just so exciting. Now, compound interest was described as Albert Einstein as being the eighth wonder of the world. He said, you're either receiving it or you're paying it. The people who don't understand it are paying it. The people who understand it are receiving compounding interest. So I'm going to run through a couple of scenarios with you on how you can absolutely dominate this business and absolutely dominate your income potential, even without sponsoring anyone into this business. So let me get straight into it. I'm going to quickly explain to you what revenue sharing is, so that you've just got a broad understanding of how it works, particularly within the LikesXL system. Now, I'm not going to go too deeply on how they produce the income because that's all described in one of the other presentations there. But basically, you buy a thing called a public relations pack. Each public relations pack is 50 euros, which at the time of making this video is about 56, 57 US dollars. And for that, you'll get paid a 20% premium, okay? Which means you actually get paid 120%, 100% being you'll get your 50 euros back, plus they'll pay you an extra 20% return for being involved in the LikesXL system, and that is paid out of profit from the advertisers that advertise through the LikesXL system. A beautiful, legitimate, sustainable business model. I absolutely love the revenue sharing business model because it is sustainable. There's many rev share companies out there that have been here for, in fact, I know of two. One's been around for 13 years, another one's been around for 11 years. I still use both of those for marketing and traffic. Fantastic model. So how can you make literally a small fortune without sponsoring a single person? Well, let me run through a compound calculator with you and show you how powerful this is. All right, I'm going to drop myself in the corner here and I'm going to go over to a website called compounddaily.com and I'm going to run through what they call a compound interest calculator. Now, I'll just explain to you how I've got the calculator set up. For every PR pack that you purchase, you get paid a portion of the company's profit in proportion to how many PR packs you've purchased. Now, at the time of making this video, we're getting paid around about 68 cents per day per PR pack. Now, we keep getting paid a profit until we've been paid fully 120% of our original purchase. That's 100%, that's the 50 euros plus an extra 20%. So we end up with 60 euros for every 50 euros that we spend within this system. Now this is all outside of sponsoring and the network marketing component. Okay, so I will be running through that in a second. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to assume that we're only being paid 50 cents per day per public relations pack until it comes to completion, which for the purposes of demonstration will be about 120 days. Now, if none of that makes sense, you can come here and play with the figures yourself. Compounddaily.com, fantastic calculator, you can play around with it. But I just to make this really simple, I'm going to assume that somebody has put in $5,000 or 5,000 euros. Now, the reason I'm using that is because it will allow somebody who comes in at that level to purchase one new public relations pack every single day. If they're being paid 1% on that, they'll get paid 50 euros every day. It means they're able to purchase one new public relations pack and then compound that per day. Now, I know most people aren't going to be able to come in with $5,000. You can start with as little as just one public relations pack for 50 euros. That's all you need to get started. So please don't come in here and think that you need $5,000 to get started. You simply just need to get started. In fact, most of our guys get started with between about 5 and 10 PR packs, and they compound it up. Now, the maximum amount of PR packs that you can accumulate is 900 within the system. And when you get to that 900 mark, you are making somewhere between $600 and $700 per day in residual income. Okay, it's awesome. Now, I have team members that have been doing this business for about 4.5 months, and they have reached that 900 PR pack level just through the compounding process. But let me run through some numbers with you. You put $5,000 in. If you look up here, 5,000 euros, just imagine that dollar sign is a euro sign. You're getting paid at the rate of 1% per day. Remember that each PR pack, we're assuming we're getting paid 50 cents per day per PR pack. In reality, at the moment, it's actually 68 cents and it should be about $1, which will make it 2% per day, but I want to make it as conservative as I can and as transparent as I can. We'll be reinvesting every single day. We'll be buying one new public relations pack, and we can do that 7 days a week. Okay, now look at the numbers, guys. This is assuming that your public relations pack will do what we call cap out after 120 days, which is after 4 months. That's based on 1% per day and based on getting your 100% back for your original purchase plus your 20% on top of that. Okay, so I'm assuming I'm just working on 120 days. You could literally, if you compounded every single day, turn that $5,000 into 16,501, sorry, I keep saying dollars, but I mean euros, 16,501 euros. And if you want to run through like the daily accumulating amounts, you can basically punch in those details yourself into compounddaily.com, and it'll take you through the day-by-day breakdown of that. Now, I don't know any bank that's going to pay you that sort of money. In Australia at the moment, if you put 5,000 euros into a bank account, or let's say call that 7,500 Aussie dollars, you are going to be paid the princely sum of 6%. I mean, you'll have to really, really look around for a bank to give you 6% per year. Okay, now you won't be able to compound that per month because they pay interest monthly, or they pay it annually. Guys, you're being paid daily. In fact, you're being paid every 30 minutes, and you can literally turn 5,000 euros into 16,000 euros within 4 months. Now, this is really, really conservative numbers, okay? You will do better than this, but I just want to make it as conservative as I can. I don't want to promise anything we can't deliver. Guys, it is wildly exciting. Those numbers on their own, without sponsoring anyone, should get you doing heel clicks and popping corks out of bottles of champagne. Hugely exciting, but I want to show you something even more exciting. So that is how you make money without sponsoring a single person. What about if you just sponsored, say, 10 people into this business, showed them how they can make money, and they get excited, and they tell a few other people, let me just run through what can actually happen there. All right, now this is just an example. Let me just move myself even further over. In fact, I'll move myself up here. It's good how I can move myself around. Right, now, this LikesXL business, as is described in the presentation, which you should have looked at before this, they have what they call a 5-level commission structure, which is unbelievably powerful. I was involved in another business very similar to this, still involved in that business, and I only paid 2 levels. We made $180,000 US dollars in 2 months, and 80% of that income came from the 2nd level. So very, very powerful. So just imagine you only ever showed 10 people. Do you reckon you could show 10 people how to make 16,000 euros a month? Especially when you start getting results from 30 minutes after you start joining, you will start to get money put into your account. 10 people, just assume 10 people. Okay, now we're going to assume after, say, 4 or 5 months, they've accumulated their way to 900 PR packs. The goal is to get everybody to 900 PR packs. It may take longer than that. It might take 12 months. I know people who are doing it in 2 months. I've got some guys on track in my business who are probably going to do it in probably just over 2 months. And I'll show you some real numbers in a minute. If you just showed 10 people how to do that on your first level of commission only, remember, every time they purchase a new public relations pack, now imagine they're doing that every day, you get paid 8%. Now just start to put 2 and 2 together here. Put the power of compounding together with the power of sponsoring. Once a person that you've introduced to this business repurchases one new PR pack every day, you get paid 8% on that PR pack that they purchase. If you've got 10 people doing that every single day, only 10 people, and this is only your first level of income, that will give you a princely sum of 8,000 euros per month. Now just let that sink in. This is not even with your compounding income. This is aside from that. Now let's just go down a few more levels. This should really excite you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. If you take that down to the 5th level, and you've got just 10 people in your 5th level buying 900 PR packs, that's €1,000 per month. And if you add all that up together, that's a total downline of 5 levels. It's only 50 people getting to that 900 PR pack per month. That's €18,000 a month. Remember, this is outside of your compounding income. Now, the figures actually get crazier than that. And I've got one of my team members who's been in longer than myself. She's been in this business for 5 months, and she is clearing about $7,000 per week out of this business as we speak, and it is growing daily. It is so powerful, and it's a sustainable business model. This is not some Ponzi scammy thing. The website's horrible. Like, it is really terrible. It's not polished or shiny or anything, but it's got a great structure behind it. It's got a company behind it. It's got a Swiss trustee which handles all the money. Very, very well run behind the scenes. They're going to be working on the website to make it look pretty and everything, but there's a very, very sound structure behind it. I wish I could spruce up the website and make it look better as well, but hey, who cares? It looks ugly, but it produces sweet, sweet, beautiful income. Now, let me show you what actually happens. I've only been doing this for 3 weeks, right? I'll just go into my back office here. And we're only talking about 10 people getting to that level. I've got to tell you, after 3 weeks, just this is just a handful of people that I've sponsored. You might even see your own name in there. And these numbers here represent the amount of public relations packs. And you can see everybody comes in at a different level. We've got somebody here at 1. We've got somebody here at 20. Somebody came straight in and bought 77 packets. And this person obviously just wants to make residual income, because on this, let me just drop myself down here. On this column here, this is how many people they've actually sponsored into the business. And you can see if we move up, like, look at this guy here, Nathan, who I know really well. I've been working with Nathan for years. He's got 43 public relations packs, and he's put 11 people in, and he's only been involved in this thing for 2 weeks. It's insane. And you come right up the top here, you've got Julie Freeman, who I've been working with for years. She's only bought 10 PR packs, but she's sponsored 69 people. It's such a great combination. If you love people and you love getting people involved in the business, you can make a fortune out of sponsoring people. If you don't love people and you hate building networks, you can, like my good friend Martinez down here, you can just go in there and buy 100 PR packs straight up and make a beautiful residual income. Get that to 900, make yourself $500-600 a day, and you can just have the residual lifetime of your dreams. It is just crazy. Let me just pull myself up here because I just want to have a quick chat. Guys, I've been working online for 12 years, and I have consistently for the last 5 and 6 years made a 6- and 7-figure income per year. In fact, I've had 6-figure months, and I can tell you that the 6-figure months that I've had have been out of the revenue sharing industry. We call them rev share for short. And I have to tell you, when this thing gets humming, and it takes probably 2 or 3 months to get a bit of momentum up in this business, but if you stick with it, I'll tell you, you are going to have the ride of your life. It is just an awesome business model and a fantastic way for you to free up your finances, to get a bit of time freedom, to get some money freedom, and to do it in quick time. I mean, it amazes me how many people get online and they work at something for 2 or 3 weeks and say, well, this is not working, but they're prepared to work for a boss for 40 years and live just over broke, which is what job stands for. It amazes me, because you put your heart and soul into this for 3 to 4 months. And if you do that with the right attitude and with a work ethic that backs up your dreams, I guarantee you are going to be absolutely blown away with the results that you will get. And we have a system where we can train you everything. We've got a sales funnel in place. We've got a website, a training website, where literally you just go through step by step. You watch a video, implement whatever you've learned on that video, go to the next video. Guys, it is all here is a business in a box, and I'm happy to tell you we've got the fastest growing LikesXL team within the entire company in the history of the business. So what am I trying to tell you there is that we've got a bit of street cred when it comes to building these sort of things. And the best news for you is we cannot become successful unless we help you become successful. And that's what gets me excited, because the most gratifying part of this whole industry is not about us making great amounts of money. It's about seeing other people get free. And that's what I get fired up about. And that's what I'm excited about for you. So I can't wait to see you on the other side. Just follow the directions under this video or above it. I'll have a link here somewhere as I'm making this video. I've got no idea where the link's going to be, but just follow the directions. Get stuck in. Buy your first PR pack. Just try it out. Buy it. In 30 minutes from buying it, you'll start to see your money being returned. It's very, very exciting, very motivating. Can't wait to see you on the team. Can't wait to see you in our secret Skype room, our secret Facebook group. And we are extremely interactive. You'll be able to chat to me, chat to the team, get answers to your questions. We're here every step of the way. Everybody starts at zero. I started at zero. So all you need to do is take the first step, and we're here to grab your hand and take you to the next step with us. Look forward to seeing the other side of Alby Costa, over and out, and I'm excited. Woohoo!